Hello and welcome to Between the Studs. My name is Lonnie Norris, and this is Elizabeth Carlson, Tony Reinke, Scott Huber, Eric Hewer, and Adam Farmer. Guys, quit petting the horse. Anyway, we're custom builders serving Northeast Indiana and now also the greater Indianapolis area. Today we're standing here at Interstate 69 and Exit 10 at Deer Creek Shops. And Scott, I got to tell you, there's something really comfortable about this location.
Lonnie, it's probably this nice horse and buggy.
I think you're right, Scott. You know, we're from that Northeast Indiana area, an area that's kind of known for its Amish community.
Awful lot of Amish influence up there.
There is, and we use a lot of the Amish in our construction processes, and we're really excited to be able to bring some of those construction superintendents and subs with us to Indianapolis.
Absolutely, framers and that type of thing.
You're right. What are we going to do today, Scott?
Hey, today we want to show you a little bit about our showroom, and then we also want to show you some of our model homes.
You know, we're all about the construction process, and we also want to take the time on our show to talk about trends and features. So let's get started.
Let's do it.
So Scott, this is our Indianapolis Granite Ridge Builders office.
Lonnie, it is. It's a temporary office for us because this area is going to be changing here shortly. We've actually purchased some land over in the Bridgewater area, and we're looking forward to moving over there.
Okay, great. Scott, I'm hoping today on the show you will explain to us what it means to build a custom home at Granite Ridge Builders.
You bet, Lonnie. One of the purposes of this showroom is to educate people in that whole process. So why don't we go in and let me show you some things.
Let's get started. You know, Scott, building a custom home seems like it could be very overwhelming.
A lot of people think that, but one of the purposes of this design showroom is to make that task easier. And the way we do that is we have displays here to help educate people in the whole building process, as well as examples of the choices they have to make.
I'm looking at a lot of different things in here.
It's quite a showroom. In fact, I think Adam and Eric have a few things they'd like to show us.
Let's go take a look. Guys, it looks like you're trying to build something here.
Actually, Lonnie, this is our half a house. We use this in construction education, focusing on what's really between the studs.
Absolutely, just like the name of the show. What we do is really try to approach anything from the type of lumber we use, to flooring systems, to the joists, to plumbing systems, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and really everything in here is intentional, isn't it, Adam?
Absolutely. In fact, nothing really matches in the showroom, and it's all done for a reason.
When we bring clients in here, our goal is to be able to show them a different type of window or different type of door. And we also focus on windows, getting into mechanical systems. And speaking of those mechanical systems, let's touch a little bit on the furnace system that we have over here.
Absolutely, it's right over here.
You know, Adam, on the subject of heating and cooling, with homes getting larger, really, furnace systems are critical. I saw a statistic the other day that said 95% of people say that indoor air quality is somewhat or very important in a house, and actually 80% of those people say they're dissatisfied with their temperature control. And that's why we use a product similar to what we see here, a zoning system, correct?
Absolutely.
Could you explain that?
Yeah, basically a zoning system is a way of independently controlling separate areas or zones within your home using their own respective thermostat.
Okay, so oftentimes in larger homes, or two-story homes for that matter, your upstairs is going to feel hot, your basement feels cool.
Absolutely.
And in this situation, you're going to have thermostats located at each different floor, correct?
Correct, yeah. For instance, like the home that you're talking about,
Yep.
we could have basically 3 different zones: your upper level, your main level, and your basement.
Okay.
Each zone would have its own thermostat, and you could independently control those zones within 1 degree or so of the temperature that you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it obviously makes things much more comfortable in a home, comfortable living and that sort of thing. This is just one of the items that we discuss when taking people through our studio. We also get into decorations and that sort of thing. And we want to pass it on to Tony and Elizabeth, and they're going to give us a little more information on that.
Yeah.
There are many people out there who have the idea that a custom home is unaffordable.
However, at Granite Ridge Builders, we specialize in building custom homes at all price points that are affordable for you.
Here at our showroom at Deer Creek Shops at Exit 10 on I-69, we're able to discuss with you the choices that you can have in that custom home, from cabinetry to flooring, but also educate you on the building process.
And along with those choices, we can build this house on your lot, on our lot, or out in the country.
Please visit our showroom here at Deer Creek Shops or give us a call at the number listed below.
Tony, you look so confused.
You know, Elizabeth, I really am. When it comes to decorating a custom home, there are so many choices today. You've got ceramic tiles, you've got wood inlays, you've got solid surface, all the different faucets, frisé carpeting. Yes, I'm confused.
Well, here at Granite Ridge Builders, we want to make it fun and easy. We have a full-time decorator to work with you, as well as everything here in our showroom, so you don't have to run all over town.
We really have. Granite Ridge has tried to make it very simple, so we have a one-stop shop, and we'd love people to come out and take a look at what we have. Why don't we show our audience some of the things they have to pick from?
Sure. While we're sitting here, one example is paint color. This dramatically changes your room and also affects your mood. We're doing a lot of darker colors like this.
I also have seen some deep red colors, haven't I?
Sure have.
So there's a lot of choices. Why don't we show some of the things that we have to pick from here?
Let's head over to the brick
Okay.
display.
Granite Ridge is all about choices. And Elizabeth, what do we have in exterior choices?
One example here is brick. We have over 80 samples of brick displayed with the mortar. The reason being, when you look at your house, 20% of what you see is actually the mortar. So it
Wow.
really affects your brick.
That could drastically affect it. If I have a light mortar or a dark mortar, it makes a whole brick look different. doesn't
It sure does. We also have other examples of manufactured stones.
Wow, there's a lot of choices. Look at all these. And then, Elizabeth, also inside we have a lot of choices. Let's look at some of those.
Sure, let's head on over. Tony, what are you doing?
You know, Elizabeth, we used to use steel on our front doors, and when we were building a house, they would dent a lot. So today, we use fiberglass front doors, and they don't dent.
Sure do. Another great thing about the fiberglass is we can stain it so it looks like a wood door.
And those really are very beautiful.
They sure are. We have examples here of doorknobs, different styles, and patinas. We also have plumbing fixtures and interior doors.
We've also got a lot of choices in carpeting, especially with frisee coming up. And look at the ceramic tile choices.
We sure do. Over here you can see different examples of solid surface, corian, granite, laminate, anything you can imagine for your
And this
countertop.
leads us to the #1 room in the house, which is obviously what?
The kitchen.
The kitchen. Let's go take a look at what we have there. You know, Elizabeth, cabinets can make or break a custom home.
They sure can. We're lucky to feature Grable custom cabinets. We're bringing old quality craftsmanship down to Indianapolis.
We are. Grable is one of the top cabinet countries in the country. They feature things like bird's eye maple, which nobody's seen. We've got glazed cabinets. There's so many choices today. And I'll tell you what, there are so many things to see. We have one of the top models in Indiana over at Slater Ridge in Noblesville. Why don't we go take a look at that and see what kind of cabinets they have over there?
Let's head over there.
Granite Ridge Builders would like to invite you to two of our newest custom furnished models.
Our home in Slater Ridge, located at 169th and Gray Road, features a gourmet kitchen, a wine grotto, and a cinema room in the finished lower level.
And our 5-bedroom model at 22 Brooks on 104th, just east of Oleo, features a 2-way fireplace in the master bedroom, as well as a morning room and a hearth room.
Both of these homes are open Saturday and Sunday 1 to 5. We'd love to have you out. Please don't miss out on this great opportunity. There should be. It's great homes.